Okay, when the design process starts, what happens is you need to design in a perfect way. Just like when you design a house, you don't want any mistakes in it because lots of human errors are being input. So all those work hours of the human beings, if they get wasted, of course, it's going to be a huge loss. So we try to minimize the loss because we're paying software engineers really handsome amount of money. In some cases, millions of dollars. The project managers, the software developers, the technicians, the many people are being involved in one software development life cycle. So what we try that we avoid the mistakes and we avoid the software in producing wrong results. So what is supposed to be done is to use all these design sub processes, algorithm, flowchart, and pseudocode because they are to minimize the failure chances. And how come we can do it? By overcoming most of the logical errors, and then of course syntax errors. Syntax errors are removed in the development process, but logical errors are the main concern. That if we're not going to have a perfect logic or a good logic or a logic which is pretty much weak or it consumes lots of resources, then it's not really efficient solution. So we have to use all these. So first of all, in algorithm there isn't any restriction. We can just break down the whole development process into steps. First of all, we define the problem, then start, then the first step, then second step, third step, fourth step, and the end. Same goes for, in the case of flowchart, we are a bit restricted to just using the shapes. There is a shape for start, there is a shape for decision making, there is a shape for input output, there is a shape for connectors if they are required. So the flow of the program is being indicated by the arrows. And then comes the pseudocode that's more like a program but not really a program. We do have some statements in it. Some statements are being used in some of the programming languages, but then they are not really restricted by any syntax or anything else. Just plain English words: input, output, start, stop. So this is basically what the three design sub processes are, and we are supposed to use in this sequence. You may come up with you can say, some people may say that flowchart should be made first, but then I think algorithm is supposed to be, it becomes a bit easier using algorithm, then going to the flowchart, and then going to pseudocode, and then developing the software in a language. Thank you.